I bet this place sells illegal fireworks. Just go in and act casual like you buy them all the time. Let me have one of those porno magazines. Large box of condoms, a bottle of Old Harper, a couple of those panty shields, and some illegal fireworks, and one of those disposable enemas. Make it 2.
My apologies, sir, but the sale of fireworks is prohibited in this state and is punishable by a... Follow me. Any red-blooded flag-feeding American would love the M320. Celebrate the independence of your nation by blowing up a small part of it.
All right,
Pyro friends. In tonight's video, I got radioactive rockets, numbers 1, 2, and 3. Let's check them out. Wow!
Around 8 a.m. on June 16th, a massive explosion occurred at the Shenzhou fireworks factory in Tingshan Town, Chengdu City, Hunan Province. Multiple videos online showed a huge black mushroom cloud rising from the scene, followed by frequent explosions and thick black smoke. Flames were also visible. Local residents reported that windows in their homes were shattered by the shockwave. Oh no, it's still exploding, still going off. Hurry, get down, get down. It looks like a bomb exploding.
Right, hi guys. Just to let everyone know, serious fireworks are still going. Get in contact with them. So, there's their Facebook name. And as you can see, it's still got all the amazing stuff. Just as they did last year. All the cheaper selections. And they also, guys, got the bigger stuff as well, which is amazing. So do come down. Give them a message through Facebook first, though, guys. They still got their TV, so you can look at all the fireworks before you buy them. They got little cases. They also got the other stuff over here, guys, as well, which is amazing. So do get in contact with them before coming down, though, guys.
Welcome to a game day in the life of Bolt, Southeastern Guide Dog's ambassador dog for the Tampa Bay Lightning. First stop, Thunder Alley. It's time to see some fans and get some love. Someone even made a Zamboni. Then it's time to pose for some close-ups, take a seat in the throne, and say hey to the championship rings before heading inside for some rest. After a quick snooze, it's time to hit the ice, say hi to the players, and meet the fans in the stands.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious...
Good luck, Lightning, at tonight's game. Bolt is sending you all some slobbery good luck kisses. Bolt is sending you all some slobbery good luck kisses.
No one is immune. Advocate for and promote mental well-being in your life and to those around you. You're not alone. The more you know.
This is what it's like on the receiving end. Last night, a square mile in central Baghdad seemed like hell on earth.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Den Fireworks. Today's video, we are doing Shock and Awe by Shockwave Fireworks.
An inferno. ITV News cameras recorded the barrage from hotel balconies, and it was a truly chilling sight.
This is going to be a big bang. This is on a completely different scale from everything else that has gone before. This isn't just an attack on bricks and mortar. It is an assault on the human senses, and as you can see, much of the Baghdad skyline, well, it's now flames and billowing smoke.
Iran's official news agency is denying reports that there's been an assassination attempt on President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad.
It was actually a firecracker, and as you know, it's quite customary in that region to use firecrackers in welcoming ceremonies.
The agency says no one was hurt and the firecracker did no damage. However, other outlets are describing the incident as an attack that took place here as the president and his convoy were en route for a scheduled speech. Reports differ on the details, but say someone threw a crude grenade at the convoy, missing the president by about 100 yards. This photo captures smoke in the distance, but it's not clear what the cause was.
LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell meeting with Governor Gavin Newsom earlier today. Our Amy Powell has more on what's been happening and how this is all unfolding. Amy.
Well, Mark, we have to tell you, this has been by far the biggest day of protest over ICE's immigration raids that we've seen, and there have been numerous dangerous and violent incidents. Now, we're standing here on Broadway overlooking the 101 freeway, and in the last few minutes we've heard numerous explosives. You can see there are a lot of people in the street here, and we've seen people setting off explosive devices, fireworks running through the street. You can hear all the sirens. There are several LAPD vehicles down there. We have some coming by right now, and there go some of those explosives and fireworks we're talking about. And we have seen this numerous times. There's a crowd that has been here throwing some of this onto the freeway, and again, obviously this is a very dangerous situation. This is the kind of activity that police are trying to stamp out here.
This video, obtained by ABC News, appears to show the fury of the Turkish attack on the border town of Tel Aviv.
A border town bombarded by Turkey's military. This video right here appearing to show Turkey's military bombing Kurd civilians in a Syrian border town. The Kurds who fought alongside the U.S. against ISIS. Now, horrific reports of atrocities committed by Turkish-backed fighters on those very allies.
Some of those Iranian missiles blocked by the Iron Dome. So we thought while we had a minute or two, we've done this before, we go through the Iron Dome itself and talk a little bit about how it works. Established in 2011, uses radar to detect the missiles, targeting and destroying those incoming missiles. You see at the bottom there, the distance and the range they can deal with, 2.5 up to 43 miles. I think this next screen, though, does a better job. We've done this, had this screen up before as well, of going through the stages, how, how does a missile shield work? First of all, obviously you're going to have an enemy firing the rockets. Then, number two, radar system comes in, detects it, and tracks the rocket. The control system estimates the impact point of that rocket, and then they launch, right? The launcher fires the missile to intercept, and then the last, of course, most important part of it is step number 5 here, which is the missile exploding near the rocket, and the hope is destroying it, and a high percentage of them are destroyed.
So we are anticipating in the next few moments, if the weather cooperates, fireworks to culminate this 250th birthday celebration. Well, as I say the word fireworks, the sky lights up. I'm going to back away and let the fireworks speak for themselves.
analysis. Video shows the Starship rocket bursting into a gigantic fireball. The private space company says that the vessel experienced a major anomaly while preparing for a flight test. No injuries were caused. SpaceX says that there are no hazards to the surrounding communities, and they're asking people to approach the area with caution.
Welcome to the Mars Federal Colony. For your safety and comfort, domes have been installed to protect you from the vacuum outside. Please do not touch exterior windows or airlocks. And since the air volume is limited, no smoking is allowed anywhere in the colony.
All right.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay on Mars.
Passport? We've got a car to take. So how long do you plan to stay on Mars?
2 weeks.
Nuclear, I say, okay, you can take 2 weeks for that approval. We're going to be sending letters out in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, to countries telling them what the deal is.
And do you still believe that Putin actually wants to end the war?
I can't tell you that, but I'll let you know in about 2 weeks.
Have you brought any fruits or vegetables onto the planet?
2 weeks.
Excuse me?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
But I could answer that question better in 2 weeks or 4 weeks from now. So we can just sit down, and I'll do this at some point over the next 2 weeks. I'll tell you about that in a month from now or 2 weeks from now.
Trust President Putin. You know, in about 2 weeks.
You can ask that question in 2 weeks, and we'll see. It'll be out in about less than 2 weeks, probably. Pretty exciting, right?
Fortnight. Noun. 1. Chiefly Britain, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, a period of 14 nights, 2 weeks.
Our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy. These sinister ideologies must be defeated. Hate has no place in America. Hatred warps the mind, ravages the heart, and devours the soul. We must recognize that the internet has provided a dangerous avenue to radicalize disturbed minds and perform demented acts. We must shine light on the dark recesses of the internet and stop mass murders before they start.
That's Quaid. Where? The woman. Get him. Her. Arrest that woman. Get that woman. Back up these people. Clear. Catch.
Get ready for a surprise.
We could be true American heroes. Don't you love your country?
You can't spell America without Erica.
Who wants to see some fireworks? Doesn't that just lift your spirits?
Look at your M closely. There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can. But my interest is the word monster. What do you see in the O? There's a cross. Okay. What has Christ got to do with an energy drink, let alone the name Monster? So I thought, well, maybe this is a Christian company then. BFC at the bottom of the can. Do you know what that stands for? That's the F word. Big can. In fact, they write it on the side of the can, so I know that's the F word. Okay. Now, do you know what a MILF is? Yes. That's on the box. MILFs, dig it, and you will too. This is not a Christian company at all. So why would they have the cross on the can? Here is the message. Antichrist. 666 in Hebrew. And then the Bible talks about the beast in Revelation. And look at Monster's ad. This is their statement. You see these M's everywhere. Hats, t-shirts, bumper stickers. Is there another agenda here?
We're not here to take part, we're here to take over. I am the beast.
Nice pinstripe suit, it's one of my own. I guess you want to do all congratulations, sir. I tell you what, your work ethic is inspiring. Your work rate is inspiring. Appreciate it. Happy Paddy's Day, America! I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin-Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack.
We wanted to have an opportunity to help you with your Kickstart program for Kickstart Kids. We're going to be able to do $100,000 for your program because we know you can put it to great work.
With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say, we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
a future that Ernest Cline, the writer of the book, envisioned. I was very careful with Ernie collaborating with me every step of the way to be able to find the movie narrative inside this dense forest of Ernie's profound imagination.
The Oasis being the ultimate toy box with all the toys in the world, and then playing that with one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. It results in just amazing action and such a fun adventure.
Ernest Cline is such a visionary, and I think has seen the future before any of us possibly could even imagine it.